You think those folks happen to have the Spurs back in San Antonio? Spurs, a winner over the Detroit Pistons. They bust out the brooms on the Eastern Conference leaders, 121-106, as we welcome you courtside into the Frost Bank Center. Nate Ryan here standing by. This was a wire-to-wire domination for the Spurs. Detroit never led in this game. The Spurs came out and made their first two shots, did not look back, closing things out down the stretch. Sean Elliott talked about how this crowd needed to be a factor. They certainly rose to the occasion. The Spurs 8-2 against the teams with the 5 teams with the best records in the NBA. Tonight's win inches the Spurs a little closer to OKC, now sitting 3 even back, with those teams sitting there behind them. The Rockets coming here to the Frost Bank Center on Sunday night. The Los Angeles Clippers, you see, sitting at 9. They'll be here tomorrow night. Nuggets and Lakers currently in progress. Denver's going to be here next Thursday night. The start of a 6-game homestand for San Antonio. A good one. Sean Elliott, Jacob Toby. Sean, you talked about the key to the game, the fans needing to get involved. I think they understood the assignment tonight.
Yeah, and our guys got the fans involved, and that's what was important. They came out with a physical presence. They made themselves known and heard early on, jumping out to that lead early, making big plays, got the fans excited, and the fans were buzzing the entire game. And then come the fourth quarter, they really did a great job just booing our guys with their energy. And you saw a lot of plays where our guys were getting back on defense, blocking shots. Keldon's diving over the scorer's table. A lot of that is a byproduct of playing at home, feeling the energy from the home crowd, and our guys just playing with a lot of hype, a lot of energy.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. The San Antonio Spurs just sent a message to the entire NBA. They didn't just beat the Detroit Pistons, they dominated them wire to wire, 121-106, sweeping the season series against the Eastern Conference leaders. Victor Wembanyama put on a clinic with 38 points, but the story of the night was defense. Specifically, how the Spurs turned Cade Cunningham into a non-factor. Let's break down this masterpiece. The game was never in doubt. The Spurs made their first 2 shots and never looked back. As the broadcast team notes, Detroit never led in this game. That's a statement against a team with the best record in the East. Sean Elliott credits the home crowd. They came out with a physical presence. They made themselves known and heard early on. The fans were buzzing the entire game. That energy translated to the court. Players diving over the scorer's table, blocking shots, getting back on defense. It's the kind of effort that wins playoff games. The duo of Wemby and De'Aaron Fox set the tone. Fox finished with 22, Wemby with 38. But it was Wemby's ability to stretch the floor that opened everything up. When Victor starts making 3 balls, dragging those bigs away from the basket, he's poised for a big night, the analyst notes. Fox was shifty and clever in the open court, pushing through 2 defenders for a layup that brought the crowd to its feet. But the real headline is the defensive performance against Cade Cunningham. The panel breaks it down in detail. Jalen Rose starts. I'm going to take the matchup of Cade Cunningham on Stephon Castle. If you look at the box score, Cade was only 5 for 26 from the floor. He shows Castle guarding him in single coverage, with the switch happening and Wemby lurking on the backside. Normally he's in his back, but guess what? They got the alien on the backside. He usually gets loose here. Instead, Victor gets the block. Multiple screens, multiple attempts to get Cade open, Castle fights through, Wemby waits and baits. Makes it so hard for Cade to get the looks. Kendrick Perkins adds the physicality angle. I like to go ugly. I like guys who like to get their feet hot and mix it up in the paint. I'm looking at the matchup of Wemby and this grown-ass man, Jalen Duren. He shows Duren going right at Wemby. This is 10-1 tomato chess. I'm putting you in the basket. I understand everybody else is afraid of you. I'm not. Duren finished with 24 points and 16 rebounds, shooting 4 for 6 with Wemby as the contesting defender. He fears no man. Tim breaks down what the Pistons need to do if they want revenge. Number 1, get Cade's mid-range game going. He was 1-for-9 on layups and dunks in the half-court last time. That's a Duncan L. That's a wimpy stat. Cade is an elite mid-range shooter, 50.3% on high volume, second only to Shy. He has to be effective there because the restricted area with the alien is a no-fly zone. Number 2, force turnovers and run. Wemby can't protect the rim if he's behind the play. The Spurs had a high turnover game in the first meeting. Push the pace, and you neutralize the league's best rim protector. Number 3, be physical with Wemby. Duran set the example. It has to be constant on both ends. If you're going to try to finish over Wemby, it ain't over, it ain't around, ain't no finesse. You got to go through his chest. The Spurs are now 8-2 against the top 5 teams in the NBA. They're 3 games back of OKC with a 6-game home stand ahead, starting with the Clippers tomorrow night. This team is legitimate. They have the superstar, the supporting cast, and the defensive identity to make noise in the playoffs. What do you think? Can anyone stop Wemby when he's hitting from deep? Is Stephon Castle the best perimeter defender in the league right now? And will the Pistons adjust in a potential playoff matchup? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love breakdowns of elite defense and superstar performances, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.